Hey guys, welcome to part 1 of my Scratch tutorial. I'm gonna give an introduction to Scratch. So I made this presentation, so let me show you. So this is an introduction to Scratch. What is Scratch? It is a block-based programming language. I'm gonna tell you what that is in a minute. It was made in 2007 by Mitchell Resnick and his team at MIT. So why should we choose Scratch? So it is block-based, so instead of text, you can have these colored blocks to code in. It is easy to understand and learn. So whatever is written on the box, you can just read and understand. So you can already understand what's going on. So it's very easy for children and for beginners to learn. And after you learn Scratch, every other programming language is going to seem easy to you. It has a friendly community, so if you have any question, they'll be happy to answer. And you can leave any question down in the comments so I can answer for you. Okay, so after you learn Scratch, people sometimes shift to another programming language. I'm going to be making a Python tutorial after this. So if you want to learn, you can learn that as well. Some people will stay and make projects on Scratch. And that's my presentation. So go to this website, scratch.mit.edu. Create an account. There will be a Join Scratch button. I will re-upload my tutorial on how to create an account, but it is very easy to do. So click on this Create button. And just let it load. So now it's creating the project. Okay, so you'll be seeing this Untitled, and if you've made another project, then probably you'll have this number. So this is the title of the project. Let's say we rename it to First Project. Okay, then we see this cat. This cat is a character, and in Scratch we call the character sprites. It has an X and a Y position. So this is like a plane, and X is the horizontal position on the plane. So we can set the X to 100 and set it to minus 100. And we can change the Y as well. Y is vertical. So when you increase Y, it goes up. Decrease Y, it goes down. When you decrease X, it goes left. And when you increase X, it goes to the right. So put it on 0, 0. 0, 0 is the center. In some programming languages, it could be the top left corner, but in Scratch, is the center. Backdrop is the background. I will be telling you what that is. Direction is the direction pointing in. Currently it's pointing at 90, which is here. You can change the direction like that. So just set it to 90. Size as well as size. So we can set it to 90% of its original size. 100% is its original size. You can make it bigger as well, like that. Show, you can hide the cat, you can show the cat. So if you're making an animation, maybe the cat can show in a particular place and maybe hide in some other scenes. So this is motion, so you can move the cat. So just click and drag a block which you want to use. Put it here. This is the editor, which is where we will be making the code, and just drop it here. Move 10 steps, and when you click on it, it has a yellow highlight for some time, and that means that it executed that code, and it just moved 10 steps, as you can see. And you can even do minus 10 steps. And if we change the direction, it will move minus 10 steps or 10 steps in that direction. So it's going to move like this instead of like this, because its direction is not 90. So set it to 90. Let's remove that and set the X to 0, Y to 0. The go-to is, you can even use the go-to block. You can make it go to a random position. You can make it glide, so it will move in a straight line to any position that you give, or like a random position, or like wherever the mouse is. You can even have it go to the mouse pointer. You can make it point in a particular direction. So you should know that when someone is seeing your project, all they see is this. They don't see any of the things that you can control. So they cannot make him move 10 steps. So even if you put a move 10 steps block in the editor, they can't make the cat move 10 steps or change its direction. But you can do that. So this is what events are for. So events are user control. Example, when flag clicked. So when you click this flag, it will execute whatever is at the bottom. So when you see this black line, this gray line, gray block shaped line, it's not a line, so just drop it there. Move 10 steps. So when they see your project, they can make the cat move 10 steps, but they can click the flag, and that does the same thing. Now click see inside. You can even have it move when space key pressed or any other key. You can change this to any of these keys. So when space key pressed, move 10 steps. You can do whatever you want, and the user can also do that. Okay. And you can have when you click the cat, when you change the backdrop. I will be covering backdrops soon. Okay, so now let's cover looks. So this is say hello, and you can make it say anything for however many seconds you want. It says hello there. When you have this, it will keep saying hello until you press the stop button, or you make it say something else. This is the think, same goes for that. It'll say that, and when you stop, it'll just stop. Okay, what is the switch costume? So this sprite has different costumes, so it looks different. Costume is a different look of a sprite, so it kind of looks like it's walking. So we can make a walking animation. Okay, this is controlled. You can make delays. You can add delays between two blocks by having this wait 1 second block. You can change the delay. You can make anything repeat any number of times. You can make it repeat forever or until you just press the stop button. We'll be covering the rest later. So let's see this repeat block. So let's say the started move, and then switches costume to costume 2, and then moves, and then switches costume to costume 1, which is this one. So let's see that. So you might have noticed that it did not switch costume at all. Well, it did, but it was so fast that we couldn't see it. So if we have a delay, actually maybe we'll put the delay here. Okay, now it looks like it's walking. Let's put it at x negative 100 and make it go there to start. Now if you see that this code was repeated twice, so it's move, switch, wait, move, switch, wait. Instead of doing that, you can just have one. Then you might be wondering, how will it go back to costume 1? You can have this next costume. So it goes 1, 2, and then if you have 3 or 4, and then when it's at the last costume, it will go back to the first costume. So we wrote fewer lines of code, but it did the same thing. So that's good. If you can do the same thing in fewer lines of code, then that is better code. It is more efficient. And if you will think that you can like make the walking animation a bit better, you can do that. Maybe change the delay, make it move faster, or anything. When you click the share button, you'll get this link which you can share anywhere, and they can see your project, and they can comment, they can press the heart, star, they can remix. So this is remix, so they can like change your code a bit, but it will be based off your original code. And when they remix, their project will have a link to your project. So if that other project gets famous, you also have a chance to get a few views from that. And that's all I have for this video. Be sure to like and share it with your friends so they can also learn something. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss my next video. And bye.